How's it going, everybody? Doing a drink review here today and video game pickups. I got 2 games from the Antiques and Geeks. It's the first time I've been in there in a little bit. Picked up 2 games, but I did get a drink. I was in town, hitting the antique places, and I went to get some pizza, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go across the street. There's a gas station there. I've always meant to go in there just to see what their drink selection's like. They had a bang in there. It was like key lime pie, crazy key lime pie or something. I don't know if I've ever done that one before. So I might just check down my list real quick and just see if I recognize it. And if not, whatever, I'll probably pick that up at some point if it's still there. It didn't sound familiar, but I did get the Crush Back to the 80s Electric Blue Raz. This is Blue Raspberry Soda. I should like this. This gas station's got, it's 2 for 2 on the Crush sodas. So they had this one, grape, strawberry, peach, which I think I did reviews on, at least strawberry and grape, or some kind of grape soda might not have been. I was like, that's awesome. 2 for, like, one is only $1.89. I'm like, well, shit, dude, 11 more cents. I'm gonna get it. Because like those, they had a wild cherry and cream Pepsi that I'm interested in. That the Pepsi products are 2 for 4. Now for me, it's like, no, you know what? I'm not spending another. Actually, no. Is it 2? It would have to be 2 for 4. So they're selling those for more money than per bottle than the other Crush. Anyway, I should like this. I knew this one was out. It's got a nice smell. Yeah. Actually tastes a bit like Voltage. Mountain Dew Voltage. A little bit. And that's not a bad thing. Because I like me some Mountain Dew Voltage. I knew this one was out. I couldn't find it. Walmart didn't have it. The Food Lion, Lowe's, I didn't see it in. I was in Sheetz last night. We got some of their milkshake things that are good. And there was nothing going on there. I checked there the few times that I pop in there. I'll check to see what their drink tip is like. This is good though. I mean, I knew I would like this. It's good. It's like a grape flavor. Gonna like it. Blue raspberry. Gonna like it. It's got a nice blue raspberry taste. It tastes a little bit like bubblegum. It's like Voltage. It's almost like a bubblegum-ish flavor. It's a little hard to describe, but that's the flavor it has. Yeah, because isn't Voltage like blue raspberry and ginseng or some shit? Or am I completely wrong? This is good though. I would drink this again. If I was over by that gas station again, which I will be at some point. Especially when I go back to the antique stores or by the pizza. It's all that stuff's. It's like a big square, the whole area. So you can hit all these places very quickly walking. To do the square would take you probably no more than 20 minutes. It's really good. It just tastes like the blue raspberry. It's nice. It's refreshing. I like the taste. It's a 9 out of 10 for me. This is definitely a 9 out of 10. I love these kind of drinks. It's not quite a Voltage, but it's damn close. That is really good though. If I'm over there, maybe I'll get that. Maybe I'll get the peach one. I don't know if I did peach Crush review. Like I said, I have to look. I don't know why I never did. At least like 10 drink reviews in, just start writing them down in a book or something, so I know what I've reviewed and with the scores and stuff. But it just doesn't matter. But yeah, this is gonna be a quick pickup vid. I only got 2 games. Like I said, I went to the antique places. The antique collector's mall, I just didn't feel like asking. But this was behind a glass case. Tetris on top for the Game Boy. That was 15. But there's 3 other Game Boy games underneath, and I couldn't tell what they were because they were covered by Tetris. And then the other ones were just covering whatever was below it. But they have, at that place, they have a actually, when somebody's trying to sell there, you each get a set of booths or whatever. You have your areas. SSX Tricky for the Xbox. Just a game. For like $12. Or was it 20? I think it's 12. But there's a place upstairs that has some games. This is like Atari stuff. But there's a 360, couple controllers. There's like 4 or 5 games. I forget the games. This thing's been there for a while. I think this has been there since we moved here. When we first went there like a year ago, over a year ago. But $95. System, cables. I think it's at least 2 controllers, maybe 3. And I think Gears of War is in there. One of the Black Ops, 1 or 2. And some other games, but yeah. It's not like a terrible deal. I mean, I don't need an Xbox 360, so there's no point in getting it. If the thing was like $50, I'd probably do it. But the thing is, do you know it works for sure? I don't even think it says it does. Maybe it says it was tested. I'd have to look at the tag again. But anyway, I did go Antiques and Geeks. The stuff that was downstairs, I think I mentioned this, they put something else in there, like Pokemon stuff, I believe. They had some games there, but they were pretty high priced. I want to say it was 20. I couldn't fully see it, the price. I think it's a 20 or 25 for Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb for the Xbox. Tony Hawk 3, they were selling for like $20-something for the Xbox. There's no way that costs that much. Anyway, all that stuff that was originally there moved upstairs. And they get some new stuff in there. There's Crash Team Racing. That was 20 though. Not to say it's a bad price, but there's regular Crash Bandicoot. 007 Racing was there. I might pick that up if it's there the next time I'm there. That's what I'm interested in on the PlayStation, but I know it's not that great of a game. But although that's when I was interested in the Bond games, and I've since sold. Did I sell GoldenEye Reloaded? I sold Bloodstone. Maybe I didn't even sell GoldenEye Reloaded, and I thought I did. But I thought I did. I don't know, I can't tell from here. But I was looking through the games. Grabbed this for $5. It's just in a generic GameStop case, but it is Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise. So this is the second Viva Pinata that Rare made on 360. I played a little bit of this. It's good. I played a ton of the original one. Great game. It's like a simulation, the pinata animals. You can mate them and stuff. You got to lure them in by doing certain requirements to your garden and stuff. They can get sick. I think these outside things come in and will attack them. But it's a cool game. It's cool, like almost like a farming type simulation game. But this is the second one. Didn't add a ton of stuff to it. Added some new animals and stuff, but pinata animals. These dudes will come in, I think. I forget what they're called. But I knew this one was worth more. Even disc only. This is like $15 game. Probably try to sell it. Disc is in pretty good shape. I still need to test it, but I was happy to see it. It has something. I don't know what the price is underneath. Get off of there. I'm trying to. Nope. I want to see what it was selling for before this, unless it came from somewhere else. Where did this come from? I can't get to it. It's going to pull the other sticker off. I can't tell. I'm going to be into what I think it says $1. I think it does. No, it's actually 14. 14. There was some other stuff there I was looking at. They have a lot of stuff that's been there since last year. But that little area, I don't know who's running it, but we'll get other stuff. There's a good amount of games in there. And not a bad selection of stuff either. And the second game I got was in a little $2 bin where I'd found that Resident Evil that time, Director's Cut, Cold Winter, which doesn't work, and the Bully for the Wii, but is a NBA Ballers Phenom for the original Xbox. I might play this. I feel like this took over after the NBA Street games. This was 06. This is complete. And this disc is in alright shape. It's got some more. So it should work, no problem. But that is Chauncey Billups. Look at that. Portland's coach. Now that is not included. The soundtrack is not included unless it's on this disc, because it just says 18 songs soundtrack included. I don't know if that's on the disc or there's another disc in here. This is originally at $4.50 wherever it came from. Now it's $2. I grabbed it. It sells for like $10, $11, $12.99. This one I might just throw in the collection though, honestly. Play it, see how it is. I don't play it. I know there was one before this. I think this is the second one. They might have made one on the 360 maybe. I don't know if anyone's played this. Let me know how it is. Let's see. Choose your path to stardom as the #1 draft pick or as an entrepreneur. Let me see what this says. Here it is, the NBA Finals in sunny Los Angeles, California. From scouts and coaches to casting directors, everyone is looking for the next phenom. You have 1 week to prove that you're the one. Take the trophy in unique tournaments, customize your looks, and check out the local scene. By the end of the week, become the #1 pick or start your own entertainment empire. Who made this? Midway. No, EA did the street games. So I shouldn't say this is a successor to, I would guess, the NBA Jams then, right? If Midway is making it. Not the street games. I'm kind of excited to try this though. Actually see how it is. Well, just a couple quick little pickups. Nothing crazy. I was happy to just get some stuff. I will finally be coming with part 1 of the second round of the Cup Mart tournament. It is coming this weekend. Probably Saturday. I got my vids lined up until like mid to late next week. So, and that is one of them. And then I will start to get in the groove of those. But anyway, just a couple of pickups. NBA Ballers Phenom. Sorry about that sound there. Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise. And a 9 out of 10 on this Crush. Back to the 80s electric blue raz. This is good. I like blue raspberry, so it's always going to be a high score for me. It's a flavor that's hard to botch for me personally. But anyway, thanks for checking this out, and have a good day.